Let me tell you a story about a time back in the day where the team I worked on realized a feature was broken for 50% of users for almost a month without anybody realizing it. Once it was discovered, a bunch of us dedicated a full 2 days trying to find the cause. We dove into our BI tools, we scoured the events that were tracking in the app, and we were frantically trying to find the root cause. There were data scientists involved, a couple of product engineers, me being one of them, a data analyst, a data leader, and a few engineering managers. We're going back and forth in long Slack threads asking things like, wait, why is step 2 larger than step 1? How can we get a breakdown of users who signed up via single sign-on as opposed to via email in the past month? We're posting in public channels and private group chats and looking through data dictionaries that were last updated 6 months prior at best. Eventually, we found the issue and we shipped a fix, but only after several hours of valuable time spent hunting down the meaning behind various columns rather than building features for users. I could tell other stories, like my friend whose team joined a user ID column between 2 tables, not realizing that in one table a user meant something completely different from what the other table's user ID represented, causing key metrics to be inflated and misreported to the board. We built Skyvue to solve these problems by making the meaning behind data discoverable, searchable, and accessible in human language. Sort of like if a data scientist that's been at your company for ages is at your beck and call for every question you have. Generally, you connect Skyvue with data from your application databases or your data warehouse. For right now, we'll import a CSV. Once you import your data, it instantly becomes searchable and shareable. From there, documentation is created automatically in minutes. It uses AI to write descriptions for columns and tables and writes descriptions for the unique values in that column. You can approve the recommendation, you can edit it, or you can generate a new one and start from scratch. If you currently have great documentation coverage, just plug in your existing definitions and Skyvue's off to the races. But more realistically, like most of us, if you have inconsistent or stale coverage, or a little more than 0, Skyvue gets your fields documented in minutes, not weeks. As your data is documented, ask increasingly complex questions about the nature, shape, and makeup of the data using natural language. Not sure how to go about a new analysis? Trying to figure out why the data in the application looks different from the data you're seeing in the warehouse? Maybe you're onboarding to a new area and want to get a lay of the land for the available data. Use Skyvue. Skyvue not only unlocks the wisdom from the data that's currently just sitting there, it levels up data scientists, analysts, and engineers to spend their time solving business problems rather than answering questions in public data channels and DMs. Skyvue is built with security in mind. Our models are completely encapsulated to each team, so you're not training models that are used by other customers. Skyvue automatically catalogs and defines your company's data, lets you search across definitions and field names at scale, and acts as if a data scientist was sitting in the room with you. If any of this sounds interesting, we really hope you'll check it out. You can get started completely for free and create a proof of concept and see how it looks with your company's data. Thanks for watching.